No labels, no hype, just a pour and a swipe. Let's get started. All right. Stauning Rye is a keeper. 50% success rate, got the grain and the APV. Go to GolfCask or YouTube to watch the full review. Cheers, my friend. Let's do our Stauning Rye whiskey review. Inside of the blind, you can see 50% rate. I got the APV right and I got the grain right. Almost missed the grain, but I did get it right. I missed the country of origin as well as the age statement. So let's dive in here. The mash bill of this rye whiskey is 51% malted rye, 49% malted barley. The nose really confused me because I actually picked up that barley as well and started having these notes. I was thinking Scotch the whole time. But as I tasted it and kind of moved through the tasting, I really pulled out high rye notes. So I started to get that herbalness. So again, I was kind of going, this is a malty Scotch, possibly, or this could be a rye. And so I went ahead and decided on the rye bill, and that's what it was. So by the nose, I get kind of a nutty sweetness, kind of an almondy sweetness to it. I definitely get a musty, funky smell that I get from some whiskeys. I don't mind that smell now, but there is a hint of musk. And then again, I can definitely get a little undertones of some malt, but really I'm getting some of that spice. So that rye piece is starting to jump out at me. So let's go in here and do a little taste. Man, it's got good rye flavor to it, but not your normal rye. I'm getting some herbalness, some peppery, but I'm also pulling some dill, which is kind of unique. When I think of a lot of the ryes that I drink, I tend to get a lot of mint, spearmint, wintergreen, that kind of. Here I'm getting kind of a dill, kind of more of the greenery elements inside of herbs, which is really fun. And again, I am pulling off a little bit of oak on the taste as well. This has been aged for 3 years. I missed that one as well. And the proof is at 96, and I nailed that. I said in the 90s. So kind of getting up there, which I appreciate. So on the finish, it's pretty quick, but there is definitely some spice to it. I do get a little bit of that rye herbalness kind of floating around and a little bit of fruity and almond nuttiness on the way out. But it is a very quick, dry finish. I would say probably of the three components, this would probably be the least favorite part of the whiskey. So let's go in here and actually let's nail this baby. So on the nose, almonds, a little bit of muskiness. I'm going to give it a 3. It's a good solid par. As we go to taste, I really like the taste of this one. I'm going to go 4. I enjoy the pepperiness. I enjoy the fact that I'm starting to pull out some toasted oak, but I'm also getting this pepper that I'm used to with ryes, but even kind of this, I don't know how you describe it, kind of like a bready, rye bread kind of feel to it. And then on the finish, I'll give it a 3 as well. If it was a little bit longer, a little bit wetter, this would be a really high ranking whiskey. Overall impressions, trying to figure this one out. Compared to a lot of the whiskeys and ryes I've tasted, this one kind of stands alone and is kind of unique by giving me some of those different rye flavors. You know, I'm getting dill, I'm getting some nuttiness, and it's not overly sweet. With a lot of ryes, they tend to get overly sweet, and I'm not getting that grassiness to it as well. That herbal grassiness, I'm getting like a different type of herbal. So overall, I would say this is closer to an Aquavit, since this is coming out of Denmark. It's more along the lines of that, and they actually say on their website, it is the liquid Danish rye bread, is what they call this. So pretty unique in its own way. It is distilled in 24 small pot stills, double distilled. It's kind of a neat whiskey, and I really enjoyed it. So if I was gonna sum this baby up in 3 words, overall ranking, again, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. 334, well, 343, 3.5 overall. A 3-word synopsis of this tasting. Let's go ahead and go with Danish whiskey bread. Why not? It's a rye bread. It's a good whiskey, bordering on Aquavit, and it's Danish, so it's kind of cool. So Danish whiskey bread. Cheers, sláinte, and skål. Life is good.